Hey y'all, I'm Kim.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Ashley. We're here with Realtors Who Drink. We're going to talk today a little bit about the market and how it's kind of crazy right now, and how, if you're out there looking for a broker, some of the things that you should be asking questions, and the things you should be looking for in a brokerage.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a lot of interviews with new
Yes.
agents. One of the main things we ask them is their top 3 needs.
They're
Yeah,
looking
Like
for.
what they're looking
are
for.
they looking for? And
they're all different.
they
Everybody's looking
are.
for different stuff.
They all are different. But somebody should be asking you that. And if they don't ask you, offer it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they need to know if they're a fit for you too.
Not everybody's a fit for that brokerage.
No, they're not. So, look, in this world of real estate, we can get bogged down with admin stuff, or we can do our job. What do we get in this business for?
Sell real estate.
And to talk to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the easiest thing in the whole world to do and be able to talk to people is what? Not have to do all the admin
Everything.
things.
Literally everything.
And marketing.
Right. So if I asked you, if you were moving, what are your top 3 things? What would they be?
Marketing.
Okay.
Transaction coordinator.
Okay.
I don't think I could live without one now.
I know.
And like a local branch. Somebody local.
What about you?
Mine would be leverage systems and community, which
Yeah.
is, exactly what Kim said.
Basically.
Yeah.
So leverage is such a big deal.
Oh my
Can I add
gosh.
one more?
What?
Like just
Fun?
because of how that's
Yeah.
fun, but also the different areas that people are brokerages in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But
That's important too if you want growth.
But also
in that
having
area.
just, like, I feel like
Family.
a community.
Mm-hmm.
The people that surround you are going to always help you get to where you need to be. And that you feel like you can pick up the phone and call and say, look, I'm struggling.
What do I need to do? Or can you help me?
Can you meet me at the office and just work with me on what my plan is? I mean, we do that with our agents, and I'm sure a lot of people do, but ask the brokerage, do you sit down once a year and do a goal planning class with your agents?
Yeah.
Do you know what they want? How do you help anybody if you don't know what they want, right?
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
100%.
But I'm actually one of the very few realtors in the world who is actually good at admin stuff. And so it took me a very long time. A long minute.
It took me a quick second
to say, do this for me.
Yeah.
Do this for me. And I still know that I can do it. And so I still struggle.
I don't even remember the last time I was without an admin. I know that in 2016 when the flood happened, I had an admin. I think my first admin was 2014. So I can't even envision what life would be not having one. That sounds very chaotic. I am super big on work-life balance. Right. Very important to me. So not like just doing it all by myself. I would get so bogged down. There's no way I'd be able to do the volume.
So if you think about the times before we had those in place, you, and you, all of us, and we would go on vacation. Was it a vacation?
No. She had to work.
It wasn't a vacation because we had to work the entire time. Even if somebody could go show houses, it didn't matter. You still had to talk on the phone to people, and you still had to do. I mean, I can remember my kids getting just so mad.
Mm-hmm.
But as we grew as teams, then became our own brokerage, we know that I can go now and I will turn off my phone.
Yeah.
I'm leaving tomorrow to go, and then you're leaving the week I come back, and I'm not worried.
Yeah. No, it's all everybody has everybody's back. Everything's gonna run in place like it's supposed to. Nobody skips a beat, and that's beautiful.
It is.
I had someone call me the other day, and they're like, okay, I saw on Facebook, like every time I look at your Facebook page on your story, you have a new agent. Like, what are y'all doing over there? Like, am I missing something? Or are y'all just that fun? I'm like, well,
we are that fun.
We are that fun. Yes. But I said, we really are just we have the systems and the leverage in place to show people how they can have their own work-life balance. And that is like if there's one thing that we say that we could take away from running big teams, that's the most important thing.
It is the most important thing. And it's honestly why our team members at the time loved and came and stayed with our teams, is because they knew that somebody had their back. They didn't
As
have to
individual
worry about
agents,
leaving.
like
Right.
when we moved over to our brokerage, there were no more teams. Like it was, everyone
No.
was individual, but yet it still felt the same because they still had the
We're
same
still
stuff.
a family, I feel
Yeah.
like, no matter how you look at
So
it.
people should ask that question. Like,
Yeah.
what happens if I'm out of town and I have somebody that wants to come in from out of town and show 6 houses?
Right.
Who's going to help me? Do I have to pay somebody to do that? Or do I have to postpone them, or do I lose them? Like,
I'd love to hear the answer from some of the brokerages.
Yeah,
I
or
really
do I
would.
just have somebody do it and I know I'm going to pay them back again?
right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
But even if you don't, the fact that you can sit around a table and ask questions about, look, y'all, I'm struggling. I'm doing this and this and this, and I'm just not picking up people. What are y'all doing that's working?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's payback to me.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
tell me what you're doing that's working. And nobody at any brokerage that you should want to be at should not give you that answer.
Right.
You should be at one that nobody's competing with you.
Definitely. We were talking about the other day how like lonely of business that could be if you don't have the people around you or the community or the camaraderie or whatever you want to say, the support. Like, everyone talks about these, online basically brokerages, no brick and mortar. And look, I'm not hating it. I get it. There's your own community in that. Me personally would never thrive in something like that. I need to see people. I need to like touch, feel,
and we don't
like
even go
all the things. Like I need to know what's going on
all the time.
But you know you can call Amy and Jessica.
But we can pick up the phone. But we also have our virtual calls, and we go in once a week for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the cool thing is that with us being in so many different states, we all still know each other.
Yeah.
We all still celebrate once a year together.
Yeah.
But that's the part that you need to ask about when you're trying to find your home is,
what kind of parties you throw?
that for sure.
We do throw a major party, by the way.
What kind of community do you have?
Right.
Yeah.
What is your community like?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, 90% of them wouldn't know how to answer that question.
Mm-mm. No.
They wouldn't. And you should. I'm not saying we're the only ones. There's lots of us.
There's lots of
across the nation, across the world. But to find one of those people that fits your needs and fits your community, because somebody might have a need for a community that isn't us. But it may be someone else. But it still has to be a community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Iron sharpens iron. We talk about it all the time at every meeting and you have to be around people who want to succeed to succeed.
Yeah. 100%.
That's how I learned.
Well, it's how we all learned. There were times in my life where I was just kind of flailing. And then I went somewhere where somebody goes, what do you need? I'm like, I don't know. What
I just need to not fly by the seat of my pants.
Yes.
Been there. Done that.
Yeah, we've all done it. We've all done it. And we just surrounded ourselves with people who helped us figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, believe it or not, even when I was in a different position, being around agents who were trying to figure it out made me figure out where I am now.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Just look for your place. It doesn't have to be a place of business. It has to be a place that you go to and you're comfortable with and you can sit by yourself.
Yeah.
You can sit with a group of people and discuss what you need.
Yeah. Right. But that you can pick up the phone and call the admin or the transaction coordinator or the marketing director and say, help me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Find a place that helps you thrive. If you don't find that, what happens?
You're going to get out of the business.
Everything starts to crumble.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, this time in real estate, and it's still busy, it just wasn't what it was 2 years ago, is going to make or break a lot of agents. Yeah. And it's going to make or break them based on who they surround themselves with.
I 100% agree. This is Market shifts are normal. We see them all the time. We've been through tons of them, but they get hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. So.
And they're lonely.
Mm-hmm.
They're lonely. So if you want to talk, if you want to just ask questions, if you have any, just want to know some knowledge about how you should be interviewing brokerages, feel free to call us.
Yeah.
We'd love to help.
Yeah. We're not saying you have to come to us. We'll be happy to help you.
Yeah. We'll just give you the knowledge that you need to make the decision that's best for you.
Yeah,
Right?
Yep.
absolutely. And we're fun.
Yeah, and we're fun.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.